You are welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise and I will be bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Right now, we are having this rejection from this very level of support on the 1-day chart, and Bitcoin is trading at 16.2k. And on the 4-hour chart, if you observe and if you watch my immediate past video, I talk about market breaking this very level right here to the downside, and it will be wise to take a short position to the downside. And this is the first target, and you see markets stay around this area for some time during the weekend and also get to this very target. If you take that trade, congratulations. And on the 4-hour chart, ETH, the same thing. You see this very pattern, symmetrical triangle. I said if market break here, take a short position, and this should be your first target. Market did hit this first target. If you take that trade, congratulations as well. So today, what are we looking at? I'm going to show you something very important on the chart and what you should be paying attention to as we start this new week of trading. All of this and more in today's video. Watch this video to the end. If you are new to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. Leave a like and share this video. On the BTC USD 1-day chart, if you look at this very area, markets have considered within this area for about 7 days, and right now we are having this market coming into this very level of support and this very nice rejection. What I am looking out for right now is to pay attention to this level of support, because a breakout on this level of support right here means that the market is going to move back down, and I am expecting the market to move into the $14,500 level. That is, if we have this breakout happen on this very level of support. Pay attention, on this very level of support, the market is going to come back down to 14,500 at this very area. This is where you should expect the market to bounce back into this very level. This is what I'm paying attention to, and you have to also look at this very area. You see, this is a resistance to this very level of resistance, and that also means if we have a breakout on this level of resistance right here, the market is going to also ride back to the upside, because if you look at the stochastic, is heading to the upside, but it's not a very nice idea to focus on that, because this very level of resistance can actually hold the market to come back down. But a significant breakout with a bullish candle will also mean that this very area have a lot of buyers and they are ready to move the market to the upside. So this is what you should be paying attention to right now. These two levels are very important. This level of resistance right here and this very level of support. This very level of support is very important, guys. Don't fail to watch this level of support. A breakout means the market is going to come back down into the $14,500 level. On the BTC USD 4-hour chart, if you look at this very area, in one of my videos last week, I talked about you taking a short position. That would be wise. You do that at this very level for market to come back down, and the market is going to come back into this level. We see this very movement around this area during the week and the weekend around this point, and market did come back into that very first target. Now, what I am paying attention to on this chart is, if you look at this very area, you see this is already a descending triangular pattern. A descending triangular pattern is a bearish continuation pattern. That means the market have high capacity of breaking this level of support to the downside. This level of support right here, the market have a greater capacity of breaking here and then move back to the downside. Now, what you have to pay attention to is this very level of support. If you look at it very well, we have support right here, we have support right here, and we have support at this point. So pay attention to the market breaking now. Now, it's not a guarantee that market must break on the support. No. The truth is 70% of the time, it will break on the support right here and move back down. And 30% of the time, it will break on this very level of resistance. This is for descending triangular pattern in a downtrend. That is what we expect. So expect the market to break here on a high side, and 30% it will break on this very level of resistance. So pay attention to these two levels, level of support and level of resistance. So this, what you're paying attention to here, is a significant bearish candle that break this level of support to the downside. Once you see that breakout, then take a short position for market to move back down. And then a breakout here means you are watching out for a significant bullish candle that break on this level of resistance to the upside. Once you see that as well, it will be a nice time to take a buy position or a long position on futures for the market to move back to the upside. Now, if you take a trade here at the breakout of this very level of support, then that means your first targets have to be the 14,500 level that I talk about. That means you have to allow the market to move up to this very level of 14,500 right here. This will be your first target after the breakout with a significant bearish candle through this level to the downside. And if you take a trade here after the breakout with a significant bullish candle on this very level of resistance, then your first targets have to be this level of 18,200. This very area will be your first target after the breakout. Pay attention, this is what you have to follow strictly. If you do that, you are going to get a nice profit from this very entry position that I'm expecting in the market. So pay attention to this very level of resistance for the market to break out with a significant bearish candle to the upside, and this should be your first target. Your stop loss have to be below this very line of support right here for a buy position to the upside. And then for this breakout on this level of support to the downside, this 14,500 have to be your first target for the market to move back down, and your stop loss have to be above this line of resistance at this area. So your stop loss have to be within this area of 17,500 at this very point. That should be your stop loss for a short position to the downside on futures. So this is what you should be paying attention to right now on the BTC USDT for our chart. And on the ETH USDT for our chart here, if you look at this very area, I talk about this very move to the downside, and I said this is a symmetrical triangle, and a breakout here means that market is going to come back down. Market did stay within this area, and then after that we see this market come back into this level of support, and this was our first target. Right now, if you draw this thing a little bit to the downside to this very area of support, from this area of support we have support here where the market bounced into in the past, support at this very point, and we also have support at this very area. Not only that, if you look at this very chart and you begin to draw this very line a little bit to the downside, if you see that we have the same symmetrical line of resistance to the downside, which is giving us a descending triangular pattern. So a descending triangular pattern, like I said, is a bearish continuation pattern to the downside in a downtrend. If you look at the trend very well, you see this market is moving right back down, and this symmetrical triangle appear around this area, and right now we are seeing a descending triangle. A descending triangle in the sense that the market is sloping downward. That means we are having right here a lower highs at this very point to the downside, and we are having a straight line, okay, for a significant support. So that makes it a descending triangular pattern. Now this descending triangular pattern, like I said on this very chart, is a bearish continuation pattern. So pay attention to the market breaking on this very level of support. A breakout on this level of support to send the market back down, and if you see that breakout happen on ETH right now, to be very specific, expect the market to move into the $1,000 level. That means a breakout on this level of support with a significant bearish candle to the downside will send the market back into this level of $1,000. So that means if you take a trade here on futures after the breakout, then ensure that this is your first target, and your stop loss have to be above this very line of resistance. So this very area of resistance will be a nice place to put your stop loss. Okay, this level of resistance will be a nice place to put your stop loss, while this will be a first target if this breakout occur. Now, one thing very important is this: if you see this market right now move up to this level of resistance, don't take a buy position. I repeat again, if you see this market move to the upside to this very level and break out on this level resistance, don't take a buy position. Reason why: we have a lot of resistance right here, we have another resistance right here, and the resistance right that will resist the market. It will not give the market a free flow through this very level, because a lot of resistance are at this very point. Not only that, the market might have already moved a little bit to the upside, which will give the market a lot more capacity to retrace back down before the next continuation to the upside. What I'm just trying to say is, don't take a buy position if you see the market break out on this very level of support. It's not a wise thing to do, unlike you will be doing on this very line of support on the BTC USD4 archer. The reason why you have to do this here is because it's very close to one another. That means this very line of support and this resistance is very close. Not only that, this very line of resistance right here is very, very important, and they are on the same line of resistance that can actually, if the market breaks out, it will enable the market to move straight to this very line of resistance. So on this very area, on the ETH USD, this very line of resistance, please don't take a buy position if you see a breakout on this very level. Trade the market from here on this level of support to the upside. It will be a nice thing, and you exit right here instead of you taking a buy position at this very point. So this is what I am paying attention to this week, and you have to look at this very chart very well and trade in line with your strategy. What do you think about the market on this very analysis? Do you think it's going to play out on ETH as I've already analyzed, and do you think it's going to play out on BTC as I've already analyzed right here? And on the 1-day chart BTC, do you think this very level of support is going to break out, or we're going to see that breakout on this level of resistance? Comment below in the comment section of this video right now. And then if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. If you've not been trained and you need an intensive mentorship section in Remit Trade, please check the description of this video, see contacts, and you contact me immediately to learn how to do simple technical analysis for profitable trading. Check the description of this video right now and see contact, reach out to me immediately. And if you've not registered on Binance, OKX $600 bonus on Bybit, link in the description as well, and do your registration and get those bonuses. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.